Since the coronavirus started making headlines, we knew it was only a matter of time until it went international. Although it's believed the outbreak initially started in Wuhan, China, as of now there have been reports of cases in Australia, Canada, France, Japan, Malaysia, Nepal, Singapore, South Korea, Taiwan, Thailand, and the United States, as well as Vietnam. More specifically, the United States has confirmed a total of 5 cases at the time of this recording. We'll be discussing all the cases and how the virus can affect the entire country here on LBQ. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Life's Biggest Questions. I'll be your host, Jared Bronstein, and today we'll be exploring the question, what if the coronavirus spread all over America? As always, make sure to subscribe, click the bell icon, and stick around until the end of this one for some comment replies. For now, we need to get right into this one and answer the question a lot of people are fearing. At the time of this recording, there are a total of 5 confirmed cases of coronavirus in the US. The first confirmed case came out of Washington State. A man in his 30s seeked medical care after returning from Wuhan and was admitted into an isolated area in a hospital on January 23rd. He's currently in stable condition and will be tested until it's confirmed he's no longer contagious. It seems the West Coast is dealing with the worst of the virus, with 2 other cases in California and 1 in Arizona. It seems all of those confirmed infected are in stable condition, either at the hospital or in isolation at their homes. However, the East Coast has also been hit and could possibly be at risk. A woman in her 60s from Chicago was also diagnosed a few days after she returned from Wuhan on January 13th. Although technically this woman returned home before the 30-year-old man from Washington State, the government confirmed his case first. Now, before we go any further, a quick explanation of what the coronavirus is. According to the World Health Organization website, I quote, "Coronavirus, CoV, are a large family of viruses that cause illness ranging from the common cold to more severe diseases such as Middle East Respiratory Syndrome, MERS-CoV, and Severe Acute Respiratory System, SARS-CoV. A novel coronavirus, nCoV, is a new strain that has not been previously identified in humans," end quote. So in simple terms, coronavirus is simply an umbrella term for a handful of viruses or infections that can affect humans. Currently, this new virus outbreak we're dealing with doesn't officially have a name. Unlike SARS or MERS, as of now, this new virus is being referred to as coronavirus, which would be similar to finding a new type of cancer and just simply referring to it as cancer. And if you didn't understand there, for much more simple terms, the coronavirus itself isn't the name of the virus, it's simply just a term that we're using for it. It's like saying that you have cancer, but you're not describing what type of cancer, brain cancer or lung cancer. The coronavirus is the same thing, it'd be simply saying I have cancer or I have the coronavirus. You'd have to be more specific, and we'll leave it at that. Now, this type of coronavirus specifically can cause pneumonia, and those who have contracted the virus tend to have some, if not all, of the following symptoms: a cough, fever, breathing difficulties, sore throat, and headache. As you most likely know, the virus cannot be treated with antibiotics, meaning those who are infected simply need to wait for their body to fight the infection off itself. Of course, children and the elderly, or those who have weakened immune systems, are more susceptible to death from the virus. So now begs the question, what happens if the virus spreads all over America? As of this recording, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, is monitoring at least 100 people in 26 states. According to CNN, 25 people have been confirmed to not have the virus. Washington state officials are monitoring 50 people who came into contact with the man who contracted the virus, and New York has confirmed, although the state hasn't officially seen any cases, they have sent 7 possible cases to the CDC for testing. Another suspect at Baylor University in Texas is being monitored, although the CDC hasn't confirmed whether or not they have the virus officially. As of now, the US is screening travelers from Wuhan at majority of their airports, including Los Angeles, San Francisco, and New York. Atlanta and Chicago are also among the major cities whose airports have been screening travelers, and the CDC is encouraging people follow normal flu season protocol, washing your hands with soap and water for 20 seconds before and after you eat, as well as after you cough or sneeze. Avoid people who are ill, and if you feel ill, stay home and avoid contact with anyone. Reports claim it would take at least a year until a coronavirus vaccine reaches the public. So what would happen if coronavirus is spread across the United States? Well, it seems like it's starting to. Although patients who seem to have contracted the virus have all come from Wuhan, it's been confirmed that the virus may be in your system without you showing any symptoms. Meaning, as of now, there is a possibility that dozens more US citizens are currently infected and don't even know it. More specifically, those who have come into contact with any of the confirmed infected cases would be the most at risk. If the virus did spread across the US, I don't think it would be as deadly as it has been in China. For starters, we have more resources. Although China is technologically more advanced, they also have a much larger population and limited resources in regards to containing the disease. As of now, it's believed 81 people have died from the illness and over 2,700 have been infected. China has built a temporary hospital for those who have fallen ill, and it seems they're having an incredibly hard time containing the virus, which seemingly has spread all across China as well as majority of Asia. In the United States, they have already taken the necessary steps to isolate and monitor anyone and everyone they suspect could be infected by the virus. Meaning, even if one person in every state somehow contracted the virus, those infected would be put into quarantine and monitored until they're no longer contagious. And much like other diseases in the past, such as SARS or swine flu, it seems coronavirus is going to scare the majority of the country until something else catastrophic happens and we all forget about the coronavirus. It's a sad reality, but unfortunately it seems to be a consistent trend in North America. Thankfully, as previously mentioned, we have the resources and knowledge to handle the containment of possible deadly widespread diseases, and that appears to be what's going to happen with coronavirus. With that being said, being from Canada, we're very fortunate to have free healthcare. A very scary reality is the fact that some American citizens simply downplay their illness so they don't have to see a doctor due to the fact that it costs them money. No joke, I got a buddy from Texas who gets sick and drinks orange juice just to get better. He hasn't seen a doctor in years, and it's simply because he thinks orange juice and cough syrup usually is the cure. So on the flip side, we need to consider the idea that some people who may be infected simply don't realize the severity of their illness. With this in mind, it is possible that the disease spreads more than it should and could possibly end up with more people contracting the virus. If the virus did start to spread like wildfire, it would be interesting to see how the Trump administration would handle it. Would they offer a reduced or possibly free healthcare for a short period of time to stop the virus from spreading more? It's certainly a possibility. Fortunately, it seems we haven't gotten to that point yet, and here's to hoping we won't have to. But I'd love to hear from you guys, so please drop your thoughts on this whole situation in the comments below. From now, let's reply to some comments from the video. Should we be worried about the coronavirus? Red Beppis said, when you realize that viruses die in alcohol, I use the corona to kill the corona. I was actually wondering if corona stock has plummeted based on this virus. It's kind of unfortunate that that's the name they chose, so I don't know. Are you guys still drinking coronas? Because I feel like I don't know. I feel like maybe people aren't. Here's Chica said, LBQ, should we be worried about the coronavirus? Me watching while eating chicken soup. Well, at least you're already, curing yourself. They say chicken soup is like the best medicine, so even if you are sick, you're already doing preventative medicine, so you'll be fine. Fat Cat said, virus exists. CDC, I'm about to ruin this whole man's career. Thank God for the CDC, like without them, we'd 100% all be dead a long time ago, and most likely zombies. It'd kind of be like The Walking Dead, so shout out CDC. Anyways guys, gotta wrap this one up. I've been your host, Jared Bronstein. Let me know your thoughts on this one in the comments down below, and if you are feeling ill, please do everyone a favor and just stay home, but I'd certainly wish you guys get better. On that note guys, we're gonna wrap this one up and we'll see you in the next one.